Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another Off the Rip episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know, you really know. Oh, here's to hoping that this one's better than that Irish apple. So today's Off the Rip episode is going to be of the Proper 12 Black Reserve. This is batch number 1. Don't know if they went further than that. It does come in at least 80 proof, which is... come on. Okay. Tighten up. Okay. Irish whiskey, rich and intense. How can it be that much intense if it's only 80 proof? Finished in heavy charred bourbon barrels. Okay, so maybe what they did with this is they just had a more intense barreling, but nothing else is done with it. That's pretty dark color, and I doubt that this natural color that has color added for sure. Anywho, we're gonna get through all that. We're just gonna run through it real quick, give you a good look at the back, the bottle, the whole thing. I'm still reeling from that Irish apple I had yesterday. Still contemplating on how we're gonna work that out. Probably gonna have to. It's gonna be a cocktail. There's no question about that. It's gonna be a cocktail because watering it down would just make more of it to have to drink. Cork pop. Nice. Same deal. Organic cork, black, nondescript, with the label sticker on there. So we'll go ahead and have a pour and salute. Hoping that it's gonna be better. I can smell it. It's not too bad of a smell, but I do a 3-part review system. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what we do. Part 2, full review time. We drink it down halfway, put the cork back on it, put it on the shelf for about a week and a half. I think we're going to peg it at about a week and a half. I don't think there's any necessary to go longer than that, but at least we could push a week and a half. I let it sit on the shelf, open up, see if it gets any better. Maybe it gets worse. I bring it back, whatever I can find on the internet to talk about, we talk about it. I score it, continue to drink it, because part 3, final episode, a final pour, thusly named. We have the final pour in the glass and compare it to today's first pour off the rip and everything in between. There we go. On the nose. Oh, jeez. There's like next to nothing. It's like a really dissipated, watered down whiskey. You know, I would really hate to have talked up Proper 12 so much on the channel, the original version, the OG version, and they just continued to do this kind of crap. But we got to hold that back for a moment until we get to at least get to taste it before we start talking smack. Now, I did the original, the first bottle of Proper 12 I had was in the early mid 2005, and I liked it, but then again, I was just starting out, and that's where we were. We were on the bottom shelf. We were doing stuff like Jameson, Proper 12, and yeah, anything roughly $20 or under, and there's plenty of those for sure. And then later, I can't remember, many months ago, a few months ago, maybe early 2026, can't remember exactly when, late 2025, we decided to do a revisiting series where we go back after now we've gotten to a certain point where I feel I can call myself a connoisseur, a more educated, evolved, experienced of libations and sorts, that I could tell, was it right what I did? Did I start low, go slow, build it up, build that appreciation, and how far have we come? So when I had the second bottle of Proper 12, I like the second bottle better. And the caveat to that being, the little nail in that one's going to be, after Conor McGregor handed over, he sold it, did they change the recipe? Because I do remember those two bottles being different enough to be noticeable. But let's go ahead and get this on the palate. So I mean, I'm gonna have to say it's different. I don't know much about this. I believed that this was the cask strength or the higher proofage from the original OG expression of the Proper 12, but it turns out no. There's another one out there. There's a higher proofage out there. I know there is because I've seen it, not with my own eyes, but I've seen it somewhere, and on a video or something, and it looks. This kind of looks relatively prestigious, and I like how they did the aesthetic, but they dropped the ball with the juice inside the bottle. So I don't know what the proofage was on that other bottle. This one, you know, I might go get a flask, maybe one of those 200 milliliter little bottles, or maybe a couple of 50 milliliter bottles to just do a side-by-side sampling, if you will. This one, let me get one more and we'll finish it up. I know my hands are greasy. I thought I washed them, but I guess I didn't wash them well enough when I came home. It's got decent enough viscosity. It's got a very weak nose, but the palating is probably like 3 times better than that nosing. I do get some flavoring, like ripe or baked apple. Some oak, some spice. I got some tingling. It's probably like a good solid 1 across the whole palate, tongue included. Cheeks, a little bit in the gums, a little in the lips. It seems like there might be some heat to build on the back end, but I don't think it's going to go very far right now. This is very easy, very smooth. Maybe a little too much so. There's not enough character. There's not enough rough edges to give it good character, like the original Proper 12. I'm very curious, so that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to go, and I'm not too sure if I'll probably get, it doesn't matter. I'll get like 2 samples or maybe a 200 milliliter flask, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison just to see how different it is, this Black Reserve, and try and find out as much as I can about this label and bottling for the full review. So come back for that. Let's go ahead and if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so then. That way you get these videos as soon as they come out, if they interest you. If not, that's cool too. Let's go ahead and do this finish. It's very, very light, watery caramel. A little bit of apple. Like I said, still got some apple. Very, very light, soft, watered down caramel with a slight twinge of apple, like baked apple, like really deep, rich, red baked apple. Still got some good effects. Tongue, even the roof of the mouth, which is something that's not said very well often. I'm getting gums, I'm getting cheeks, I'm getting lips. The experience is mid. It's like meh, but you know, I've had worse experiences with supposedly better bottles. And just like the original Proper 12, I liked it. I didn't think it was horrible, but I'm saying, you know, if you just want to slap down a 20 and walk out with a bottle, there are so many options, and it just depends on your flavor palette. What's your preferences? And at $20, there's so many options, and this one was more than that because it's special. Somehow we'll figure it out. But the finish is relatively, it lingers a bit. That's not too bad. That's a very easy sipper. For sure, I think would disappear in a mixing of some sort. You want to drop it in some Coke, that's your deal. I think it would just disappear maybe. It is kind of apple. That apple really does. It's not as harsh and as abrasive as that Irish apple, the other one I did the other day. But boy, oh boy. This one was a relief that it wasn't as horrible as the Irish apple. Anywho, there it is. In the comment section, would love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had the Proper 12 Black Reserve? What do you feel about it? What do you think about it? How does it compare? Like to know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. It's not that bad. It really is not that bad.